First off, Steve Roberson from the Salvation Army. Good morning, sir. How are you?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, living the dream. How you been?
Awesome, man.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what is going on over at the Salvation Army.
Buddy, we're always kicking it up. It's been a busy time with food services and trying to keep people in their houses and our children's program. It's always rolling.
It is. It's always rolling. You guys do a whole lot of good.
Thank you, sir.
For a whole lot of people. How long have you been with the Salvation Army?
I've been total 7 years, but here 4.
Mm-hmm. How do you like Branson?
I love Branson, but I'm not one of your typical officers that come from the outside. I'm a Missouri boy, so this is home for me. So.
That's pretty fun. I know that your quote unquote busy time of the year is usually the holiday season, right? You got the Red Kettle, you got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So how do you guys go about spreading the word and getting the word out about what you need help with during the off season, as we would call it?
I think we're going to talk about that.
I think we are going to talk about that. That's what we call a segue in the business here. We've got our friend Mac McGregor here. Good morning, Mac. Lean in real close to that microphone. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having us.
Excellent. You are from Four Rivers Financial.
I am.
What is Four Rivers Financial, sir?
Yeah, I'm a financial advisor, a certified financial planner. Been in the business for about 20 years. Went out on my own a couple years ago, created Four Rivers Financial, just to help folks with their planning, whether that's retirement, selling a business, whatever that may be.
Where are you from?
I'm from Joplin, been in Branson for about 25 years.
Oh, right on. Okay,
Yeah.
So when you were growing up in Joplin, did you guys family vacate to Branson? Did y'all come down?
We did.
Nice.
We did. Came down and fished a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all were more of an outdoorsy kind of a family.
Yep.
It's funny. You can tell a lot about, because everybody comes to Branson. Everybody that grew up in the big couple 100-mile circle, they've all come to Branson, and it's funny to see who does what. Some people hunt and fish, some people hiking, some people floating, some people went to see the Presleys and the Ball Knobbers. Pretty much everybody went to Silver Dollar City at some point. So now you've been here in Branson. Did you have a plan when you moved to Branson? Like, did you say, I want to start a financial advising company?
I worked at a marina for about 10 years.
Did you really?
Took a weird path to get to where I am, but with some help from some friends, pushed me and guided me into this business. In 2006 is when I started, and it's been great, and it's a really neat way to help people. It's very rewarding.
That's pretty cool, man. Especially what you do at the marina.
I was a manager at State Park Marina and Chateau Marina.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. That's pretty awesome. It just goes to show you never know who you're going to meet in Branson, Missouri. Like, there are going to be people that were here all those years ago when you were at the marina, and I'm sure. Wait a minute, you look familiar. Before I write you this check to take care of all my money, were you at the marina? That's got to
right.
be pretty fun for you.
It is.
That's pretty cool. So the whole reason why Mac and Steve are here today is normally you wouldn't think Four Rivers Financial and Salvation Army Branson, but we have an awesome program here called the 35% Club, right. And it allows our local businesses to help out some of our nonprofits. How'd you guys get involved in this?
I've been on the board with the Salvation Army for several years now and known Steve for quite a while, and I think as any nonprofit goes along, one of the things you'll always hear is we just wish people knew what we were doing. We just wish that more people knew who we were and how we help. And I thought this was a great opportunity to help them out.
And essentially what it is you come in and you buy some advertising, right, with us. But you sort of give that advertising to the Salvation Army so they can help promote whatever it is that they need help promoting. And then we call it a tag in the business. At the very end of the spot, it's a little word from you just kind of shouting out your people. That's really cool, man, because people come in and dude, we have some really interesting ads from time to time. We have some just basic and simple ads from time to time. But anytime we can partner businesses with nonprofits, it just helps both of you guys, does it not?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you what, I really love this. We've gotten a lot of attention ever since this ad has come out. I've had people come to me nearly every day and say, I heard you today. Come out here, and it's good to know you're connected with Mac and all that. So it's been a great partnership.
And it's really cool because you kind of get like they asked you who you want to partner up with, like who would you like to benefit, and obviously with you being on the board, it was just a no-brainer, right?
It was, and we're big believers in giving back to the community, and what a neat way to give back, but not just write a check, but give back in a different way to support the Salvation Army and Steve and his team.
Steve, what would you say is the biggest need that folks have in Branson right now?
Well, those stretch out right now. As you know, the government's really having some struggles with cutbacks and things of that nature, so everybody's hurting right now to get funds pulled in. And this is the time of year when some people kind of forget about us because, as you say,
That's right.
Or at Christmas time, they know us. I see the kettles out there, but then this is a little lull in that time. So when Mac went with this idea and we heard about it, we thought, man, this is special. This is something we really need to jump on board with. So it's been a great blessing to us.
Yeah, it really is. By the way, this is the Upside with Josh and them on Legends 106.3 KRZK, Branson, Missouri, USA, the heart of America. I mean, I used to tell people, like, we're not in the buckle of the Bible Belt. You know, the hole in your belt where the little metal thing up? That's where we are, baby. That's where we are. And I tell you what, I say it kind of tongue-in-cheek, but that's really where we are. And the fact that so many people will line up to help so many not-for-profit, like, very charitable area.
That's true.
It really is. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of folks that need help, a lot, right? And it's great to have the people that do step up, these local business owners and whatnot. So our 35% Club, if you have a business out there and you want to be involved not only in the community, but in a not-for-profit organization, all you got to do is holler at us here at Ozarks.com. Call Kevin Russell, and Kevin will hook y'all up and talk all about this. It really is the best of both worlds. You can get some help,
Absolutely.
Steve, and just let us know. You can change your message whenever you want. That's the beauty of this. You can just call us up and come down and go, hey, this program sort of ran its course. Now I want to start hitting on this, and you can come down, and in 10 minutes we can have that ad changed, and Mac's message is still the same.
Absolutely.
And which is awesome, which
Yes.
is really cool. So this program, we've been doing it for, I think, just over a year or so now, a year-ish right now, and it's starting to pay huge dividends. Mac, would you recommend it to anyone else out there?
I would. It's like I said, it's a great way to give to your favorite non-for-profit, but also in a different way. I know Steve would never say we need to spend some dollars and go out and advertise.
That's right.
That's probably not being a good steward of their dollars, but through this, we can give them that opportunity.
I want to thank you personally, man. It really does my heart good. When this program first came about and the man upstairs, not the Lord, Steve Willoughby, when Steve Willoughby came down to let us know about this 35% Club, I kind of paused for a second and I let the idea wash out. I'm like, what a great idea. What a great way to help so many different people here in Ozark Mountain Country. Yeah. Steve, how can folks help out the Salvation Army? Where can folks go to volunteer or even to write you a check or give you some folding money?
Yeah. We're well. Let me give you an address first.
Okay.
Come back to this at any time. 1114 Stanley Boulevard. Where most people always tell them, if you know where Dalton's convenience store is on the strip, we're right behind there.
Amen, brother. It's right there.
That's where we're at. Hard to see sometimes on the road, but we need a little bit of everything. The two things, obviously. Cash is king. We don't hide that because that allows us to do the things we do. Especially food's a good example of that. Where a lot of people can buy food, we can actually get more for the dollar than most people can.
Right. You guys buy in bulk, so your dollar is more like 5 or 10 of our dollars, right?
Yeah. And so that's beneficial. People don't know that sometimes, and I know people have great hearts and they want to try to get down and help somebody individually when sometimes that one assistance could be 5 assistants. And so it's nice to have that. But also online, if you just Google Salvation Army Branson, you can see our website, see what's available. There's volunteer slots there. There's all kinds of ideas that you can run through, and maybe something you didn't even think of would be there to look at. So that's a good thing to check out.
That's pretty cool. And one of the things that I always appreciate about the Salvation Army, you guys have been around forever. Like, I don't know a world without the Salvation Army in it. And I've seen firsthand over the years the good that you guys do.
1865.
Wow, that's crazy.
William Booth would go into the bars and drag people into church and take care of them, and that was really how we got started.
Now, I was going to ask, your official title, you're not the captain.
No, I'm an envoy, and it's a unique title, and I kind of like it. I actually chose it, and the reason is I have a little more negotiating power. Sometimes the officers have to go where they're told to go. They can ask me, and I can say no, and I probably will. I'll probably end up retiring here. This is home.
I love it. I love it so much. It's good to have a cat like you in the neighborhood,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
And hey, look, if you need anything, you just holler. Mac, let's talk about where folks can find more about Four Rivers Financial.
Sure. We are located in Branson Hills on Payne Stewart Drive, 195 South Payne Stewart Drive. Our website is four-riversfinancial.com, and that's FOUR. Yeah.
And any financial need, any advice, any long-term planning, retirement, things like that, that's kind of what you guys do?
That is. It's the holistic view. It's looking at the whole plan. It's not just building out investments to get you to retirement, but
holistic view.
it's talking about the next generation,
Awesome.
your insurance needs, your short-term, mid-term, long-term needs. It's really building a plan so that when we're in these volatile markets like we are now, you don't have to worry about it because you know your plan is rock solid and going to get you where you want to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, sir. We appreciate you coming in. We here on The Upside with Josh and them, we are a show that loves to have dudes. Like, got a fishing dude, got a hunting dude, got a restaurant dude. Now we got a financial dude.
There you go.
That's right, four-riversfinancial.com. Y'all go see Mac McGregor. Steve Roberson at the Salvation Army. Sir, you holler if you need anything
Absolutely,
from
my
us.
friend. I
We
appreciate
appreciate
you.
y'all. Look, give us a call here, ozarksdining.com, and ask about the 35 Percenters Club. I promise you it is awesome. You got a business, you got a not-for-profit that you want to help out, hit us up. We will we'll take care of you, especially our buddy, our pal, old Kevin Russell. Gentlemen, thank y'all for coming in. We're going to slide into